outside St Mary's Stadium. Rusty, start with you. What a win!
I really don't know what to say. Like, I know I said, look, it's going to be a season of scrappy 1-0s and stuff, but didn't that just sort of that sort of summed it all up? Like, it was a scrappy 2-1. And who would have put Jack Stevens as the scorer in the winner, eh?
The captain
Super
with the winner.
Jack, eh?
Super Jack.
Super Jack.
It was controversial, that contract he was given, but what a goal that was.
We'll take it. 2-1, I'm happy. I wasn't very happy about around the 85th minute, but we'll get past 85 minutes and we'll go to 95 minutes, and I'll take the 2-1 all day long.
We have to talk about that free kick from Ryan Mannings. What a hit! Wow. James Ward-Prowse would have been very, very proud of that.
Oh, he would have. Yeah, absolutely. Phenomenal. To be honest, though, you could kind of see it. You could see that it was most likely going in.
Yeah.
It was beautifully taken. Amazing.
Yeah. Were you concerned, sort of midway through that second half, that we were actually going to get anything out of it at all?
Well, we had chances. We had lots of chances. Couldn't finish any of them. So I took towards the end, like 80 minutes, I started panicking. But we done it. Got it done.
Yeah. Rod, I want you to pull us out a man of the match. Who was the star man for you?
Well, star man for me. That's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. Yeah. I don't know. I think Matty Fernandez, when he came on, I thought did a little bit of hard work. Quasi maybe as well. Yeah. Let's
talk about Quasi and those throw-ins. What a throw that guy's got.
To be fair, like, the throw-in was lovely, but honestly, it was his recoveries for me, Martin.
Yeah.
Like the
so
way
quick,
that
wasn't he?
every time a ball was played over the top or in behind, or he was 5 yards off, his recovery runs were unbelievable. And no one. And the good thing about Wrexham today was their forwards are quite slow.
Yeah.
So Quasi had them in their pocket. Like anytime he had to make those recovery runs, it was in the pocket. It was. Yeah. Do you know what? Was it a good team performance? Do you know what? Yeah. And not result-wise. I mean, genuinely, like, there was never a time where you thought that. I felt like we were out of it.
Yeah.
We weren't ever really in it. Wrexham really put in a work.
Yeah. They dug in deep, didn't they?
They really did. They put in an absolute shift. But I think under Will Steele, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see, like, backs to the wall, heels in the ground, and that never-ending spirit, that fight, that desire to keep going.
Do you know what I really like today? A manager that made really positive changes. And he made positive change. He went for it.
And the one positive change he didn't make was Jay Robinson taken off.
Yeah.
Now Jay didn't have a particularly busy day, but when he did get the ball, he caused issues.
Yeah.
He wanted to turn away. He wanted to get Wrexham running towards their own goal. It wasn't his best game. The Brighton performance for him in friendly pre-season was so much better, but that looks like a player has got so much room to grow.
Let's talk about Jay Robinson. Let's expand on that a bit. Jay Robinson, for you, Ben, what do you think of him as a player? He's going to be special, isn't he?
He's a quality player, but we all have to remember he's still a kid, yeah? And this is what we tend to do. We kind of big up these kids, we put the pressure on them. Like, he makes a difference when he's in the side, but we've got to remember he's still a little kid.
He's still young.
Kid. I don't need to be patronising, but
he's a young man.
He's a young man. He's learning his trade. He's learning the game. He's just broken into the side. So, start of a new season. Yeah, look, I want him to do really, really well. I'm sure he will. I'm sure the manager will use him as and when he needs to. But we've got a squad. We've got a huge squad of 30 plus players. So we have to use these players correctly. Obviously, we hope to see some players leave the squad because it's too big.
It's huge.
We hope to bring some quality in as well. Still, we've got 2-3 weeks of the transfer window to be open.
Yeah. There's a bit of business to be done.
I like him. He's very, very.
There's a lot of business to be done, isn't there?
No, I think Will Steele and the club have managed that shit really well. Sorry for the language.
It's fine.
I think they've managed that really well. I think it's easy. It was easy to walk into the season and see how bloated we were. Yeah. And I've said to you off camera, in conversation, I've said to other people, the size of this squad is probably where we get hurt.
That's what hurts us.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Will Steele and Johannes Spores, they've turned around and said, like, this is where we stand with things. This is what we're going to do. And people are going to have to get in line. And like people like Tyler, like Matty Fernandez came on today and he was good. He wasn't Matty Fernandez that we know, but he was good. And he hasn't kicked up a fuss. He hasn't made a stink. He's going about his business as we expect.
One thing here we have to remember though. Look, at the end of the day, there's only so many players you can get out the door, right? We're probably still going to have a very big squad at the end of the transfer window. we need to utilise that, use it to the best of our ability. The manager, I hope, will galvanise everyone, galvanise all those players and use that depth. You know, you look at a Wrexham, for instance, today, they're not going to have that squad depth that we've got. We've got to make use of that, yeah?
But Will still showed us today that he wasn't going to ever be flustered by where we were on the pitch in that moment.
He was very calm when we scored that goal. He was
He
really
never-
calm. He didn't celebrate with the first goal.
He didn't react.
Yeah.
The only time I really ever saw him react was when a pass went back to Baz, and he was like, "That's not what we want. That's not what we want to be the other way." Like, but he kept his head. He stayed very calm. He stayed very in the game.
Yeah.
Whereas like Russell Martin, etc., he often let his emotions get the better of him.
He did.
What we saw from Will
that's
Still
a very
today,
good point. Yeah.
What we saw from Will Still today was the ability to make those decisions at the right times to keep us not only in the game but push us on and get us on the front foot. And in that last 10 minutes, I thought we were exceptional. Exceptional.
Yeah, we were. The fitness levels, we spoke about fitness levels a lot, and he's really got the players fit.
Yeah.
And the one thing that really shone, deeper the game went, they run out of gas, didn't they?
Yeah. I think like you could see, fitness level with Wrexham. They, especially that first one when they started panicking as well when we got that free kick in. You could see that they were sort of a little bit, touch and go, and they started to panic. But our fitness, I think, was great. They dug out the result in the end. The lads, they did. They didn't give up. You know, like there was times last season where we did give up. You know, and we conceded.
There was no giving up today, was there?
No, they put the fight right in. Fair play to the lads. You know.
Yeah, it's great to see. Right, guys, thank you all very much. It's brilliant.
Just one more thing left to say. Up the football, Martin. Up the football, Martin.
We have some instant fan reaction from outside St Mary's. Southampton start the championship campaign with a victory against Wrexham, but it was very touch and go there.
Yeah, it was a really tough game. I lost belief for like until about 85th minute. I thought there's no way, and we kind of started putting on a bit of pressure later on. Thought maybe we could get a point, and we got the win. So it's beautiful.
What a goal from Ryan Manning. James Ward-Prowse would have been very, very proud of that.
He wouldn't. Yes. I'm speechless about that one. It was so beautiful. We saw it right in front of us. The limbs went up. The noise. Beautiful.
And then we have captain Jack Stevens steps up late in the game and scores the winner. A man that's took a lot of flack, got a new contract in the summer. I thought he was brilliant today.
Yeah, there was this one moment where I thought they were really going to score. He legged it back. It was really great. Referee probably would have given a pen, but it wasn't, so that's great. But no, that goal, because we didn't see him coming for it, so we thought it went wide, and we just saw it hit the back of the net. It's amazing.
I think we have to give a massive shout out to Gavin Bazunu because he has made a massive save at 1-1, a huge save. It was a one-on-one, and that save I thought was huge.
That is true. That is very true. He wasn't very busy today, but yes, that was one moment we really needed. Without this, if we went 2 down, I didn't see the comeback. But yeah, I'm really happy we managed to get it back in the extra time, which last season just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, a manager that went for it at the end as well. 1-0 down, he had a proper go, didn't he? He made the right substitutions.
Yes. What was it? Manning? He made a proper impact off the left.
Did. You're right. He did.
Yeah, the crosses. Putting on the 2 big strikers up front and then Manning there as well. It just works. I love having the big striker up front because it just works well.
And your final thoughts on today, starting the championship with a victory?
We have been to every single game last season, and we only saw them win once. I mean, we got the whole season in just one game now.
Yeah, it was great to see. Guys, thank you very much for coming on the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you. You're absolutely tremendous.